Hello, everyone, and welcome to my retro media room. Today, I want to take a look at some of the unique items from my movie collection, things that I've bought custom cases for, I've pieced together a certain way that's unique, or just kind of little things I've done creatively over time through my movies, and I'll kind of explain reasons why per movie. So, say Silverado here, for example. So, this is from an Etsy seller who custom makes Criterion style cases. This was a commission title that he made, so this is not official. But it is the style of the artwork that he did here in the cover. This is the original poster art, original cover art of the movie. So I love Silverado, and I have the Blu-ray, which came from this right here. And this is actually hard to get a hold of. This is fairly rare. You're going to spend at least $30 to $50 on this guy. So while I really like this a lot, and I love the inner book and everything and inner paper, so that this in and of itself is very collectible. And I like it, but I really love this original artwork. So I bought this off the seller and took the Blu-ray disc and simply put it in here as a way to put it on the shelf. And it looks like, and it's literally a Criterion style case. See, I love the simplicity of the spine here. So that's a pretty good example of what we're talking about here. If you like content like this, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share it with your friends, hit the like button to help me with the algorithm. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can become monetized and to bring you better content, because I've yet to make a dime on this channel, but I just enjoy doing this stuff and I enjoy talking about them. Next up here, we have the Searchers. This is my favorite Western of all time, but this is a custom case from that same seller. All these Criterion style cases are going to be from the same seller. I got on eBay. I'll link his store in the description if you're interested. He does some really awesome work. But where these came from, right? So this is the DVD that I've had for many years. This was the first time that I watched the Searchers outside of VHS back in the day. Of course, it's empty. Of course, it's just empty. But I've had this for many years. And then the Blu-ray, this is what I upgraded to from that. And this was a substantial upgrade. This is a very good Blu-ray. But to my knowledge, this is the last like modern release of the Searchers that's ever come out. So what I did, I saw that he had this case, and I'm like, I love the Searchers so much. I wanted a premium version of the movie. Now, if they come up with a 4K Blu-ray of it or something with the premium case, cool, I'll be all over it. But until then, I took this Criterion style case from the seller. I put both the discs in here, so it's a Blu-ray DVD combo that I put together myself. So the super premium quality materials here, the inner artwork and the case and everything. So I just love this. It just came in today, and I put it together today. So this is another clear example of what I'm talking about here, where I kind of took something and made it my own. All right, so we have Hardboiled and The Killer, Criterion style cases, once again from the same Etsy seller. These are Blu-rays. Here's the thing. These are bootleg Blu-rays. And there's a bit of a story here. So what got me started on The Killer and Hardboiled from John Woo, I saw them originally on VHS, which it basically is the VHS version of these, but they were only dubbed, right? So that's what I grew up with in terms of The Killer and Hardboiled. Then I got these DVDs later on down the road, and these have Cantonese on them, which is much preferable over the English dub. The translation is still not perfect, but still better than the dubbing. I've had these DVDs for many years, right? This is how I originally watched them. Take a quick peek here. I still, this is the classic artwork, just like the VHS's, same artwork and everything, same back, same fronts. So, but of course, as time went on, I wanted, of course, the Blu-rays. Now, Dragon Dynasty put out some Blu-rays of them, and they were subpar releases. In the case of The Killer, the film is actually slightly sped up, so the tone, literally the actual pitch of the movie is higher, and the speed is faster, and it's just off and weird. I can't stand it. I cannot watch it that way. So the Hardboiled, I don't think had that same problem, but good luck finding it without paying a pretty penny. I gave up on that. I've had those DVDs, and then I heard about there's this website that, as far as I know, it no longer exists now. But I found out about it. It's called Hong Kong Rescue, which is this right here, Hong Kong Rescue. It's one guy that was running a website, and he was dedicating his existence to restoring Hong Kong films, and he was making these really high quality, meticulous bootlegs of Hong Kong movies, including The Killer and Hardboiled, that are derived from various sources that he got a hold of, and taking them digitally, remastering them himself, putting it all together himself. And this takes a lot of months, weeks and months and years to do. So people that would order these, he would become backlogged with orders out the wazoo. And there'd be people that would complain and give him bad reviews and say it's a scam because it took them months to get it. Well, see, I'm one of the few people that has them because I found somebody on eBay selling his work that they already had, that they had gotten from him, and I bought it from that seller, no problem, for not even that expensive. And now I have them, but now his website's gone, the whole operation's gone, it's done. But I actually ended up with copies of these. So, and here's the artwork that originally came with. I don't have the killer. I gave it to my brother because I gave him I ended up with multiple copies. But here's the hard-boiled version of this Hong Kong Rescue Ultimate Blu-ray 2 disc. It's got everything they've ever released in North America and then some on it. It's the best possible versions of everything pulled together into a single set. So in terms of translations and dubbing and audio and video, it's crazy because Criterion has done versions of these on Laserdisc and such. So it's really crazy all the versions that are out there and all the translations and everything. And he did everything he could to bring it all together and make an ultimate edition of the movie unofficially, not from the studio, because the studios are locked up and weird and they won't do anything with them. So, having said all that, like you already saw, you got Hardboiled, this Criterion style case. Because what I did was, I'm like, well, now that I've got these high quality bootlegs, now they're not perfect. If they won't play in one player, like in my case, my PlayStation 5 does not like them, but I played them in my Xbox Series X just fine. This Xbox Series X honestly is its disc player is more robust. Its disc drive is more robust. Honestly, the PS5 disc drive is kind of lousy. That's my case, right? So if it doesn't work in one player, try it in another. It's a little finicky, but when it works, right? So same here with the Killer Criterion style case. Very interesting. Once again, you can see a Hong Kong Rescue. These look great. When they play fine. This is premium ways to watch the movies. The premium bootlegs was the only way I was able to get these movies like this. So that's why I ultimately put these together the way they are. These are well, really, this is a one of a kind set that I put together here. I mean, it's possible somebody else did this, but I doubt it, right? So this is kind of a one of a kind little pair here that I put together. Kind of similar to I wish I had an outer case like this to kind of really finish it off, but I'd have to make that myself. I don't know how to do that. So yeah, so that's the Killer and Hardboiled. And next here we have Sling Blade. Sling Blade is one of my favorite movies of all time, without question. Easily in my top 10, top 5. I'm probably going to end up making a video where I talk about my top 10 favorite movies of all time. So stay tuned for that. But so this is a Criterion style case once again, same seller, and it's absolutely beautiful. I really love this thing because Sling Blade's such a special movie to me and my family. So I wanted to kind of give it some extra love because I have some standard Blu-ray releases of it. Say this, for example, this is the latest release they put out of it with the Blu-ray and digital code. It's fine. It's a good Blu-ray. This is the standard typical disc and everything. It's got a digital code, so that's perfectly fine. But the original Blu-ray release I have of it is actually this printed copy, a printed art on the top here from Miramax. So what I did was, so notice on the inside here, you got the inner artwork. This is actually the art slip from the original case that came with this, and it has this cover art of his face here. I put it, so basically there's two pieces of inner art, or two slip arts inside this right here. So I did that myself. So this is 100% customized from the outer case of Criterion to an inner artwork that I put in here from the original Miramax that came with this disc, and then it's complete this way. So this is completely original for myself because I love this movie. So this is a really cool way to have it. And I just have this just because, well, I love the movie so much that any release of it they put out, I'll just get it. It's just one of those for me. So getting away from the Criterion custom cases, in this case, there's nothing custom here in terms of these are all authentic products, but I did something a little bit unique here. So this is the 35th anniversary edition of Alien on Blu-ray. This is everything that comes with it. But here's the thing: what's part of what comes with it is this Blu-ray, right? So the reason this isn't in here is because I swapped it with the 4K Blu-ray. And the reason, now if I had the slipcover for this, I probably wouldn't be doing this, but I bought this later. I didn't get it when it first came out with the slipcover and everything. So this is the standard copy of it, nothing special about it. Although highly recommend it if you love Alien, because the 4K transfer of this is gorgeous. There's no overuse of filters or anything, so it looks absolutely beautiful and authentic to the original. I'm like, man, this is the most premium version of this movie ever released. but I would love to have a premium case for it. And I thought, well, I already have this, which has, this bundle of extra goodies, art cards, illustrated, comic reprint, blah, blah, blah. So this has all this extra goodies in it. And I thought, and with this awesome outer case I love, so I'm like, well, if I just kind of give it a home, give it a premium home, right? And it looks great on the shelf like this. So really cool. So this is an example of me just kind of getting creative and putting together something my way. Now here's another example of a custom piece of something. So I bought this off of a seller on eBay. This is a custom slipcase for, in this case, the 4K Blu-ray of the Patriot. Awesome movie. And I have the standard Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray copy, but I wanted something more premium for it, but I couldn't find anything, or they're really expensive. Like getting slipcovers for this are really expensive or really tricky. But then I saw this guy was selling these handmade custom slipcovers for the Blu-ray, and I thought, well, that's cool. I like this, and it's even got the 4K and everything. So I thought, well, I'll just buy that. It's neat, it's unique, cool art, cool piece of art and all that. And it just goes right on it. So yeah, that was just kind of a little neat thing I saw the opportunity to do, and they did a good piece of work here, so I did that. And right here we have another example of kind of swapping things around. So this is Independence Day. This is the Blu-ray Steelbook, right? And I love the artwork on this. It's absolutely perfection to me. I mean, that right there is just beautiful. If you love Independence Day, I've always been a fan. It's a fun movie. But what I did was I took the 4K Blu-ray with the Blu-ray, and I made a Blu-ray 4K combo here, kind of made it my own, because the 4K I have just a standard box, nothing special. But I love this Steelbook and thought, well, heck, I might as well just make it a 4K Blu-ray combo in the Steelbook. And the only marking is this right here. So, you could actually fool somebody into thinking it's a 4K release. And finally, I did the Schindler's List here. So this is a really, really awesome collector's edition or limited edition of the movie. It's the 20th anniversary Blu-ray. So I've had this for a long time. It's a wonderful physical edition of the movie. But what I did was I eventually got the 4K Blu-ray of this. Just once again, just a standard a standard 4K Blu-ray case, nothing special. So I basically went ahead and made a swap. So I've got the Blu-rays on this side here. And of course, there's the goodies that come with this edition. And then I put the 4K Blu-ray right here. So I made this a Blu-ray 4K Blu-ray combo in this really cool premium box set. Yeah, I've always really loved this set. Beautiful artwork. You got the typewriter there, and then of course like I said, the original box art, and this really nice and sturdy outer box case, and just slips right in, and boom, beautiful case. So I just took this Blu-ray case and repurposed it for the 4K, because the 4K, like I said, was just a standard thin case, nothing special. So I made it premium. So yeah, that's kind of I just wanted to put this video together just to show off some of the fun Blu-rays and stuff that I put together, that of custom stuff, stuff I've pieced together myself, stuff I've bought from sellers, handmade stuff, different things. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe and like the video, share it with your friends. I really appreciate you watching up to this point. I'm sure, let me know in the comments if this is something you would ever do, or if you've done it. I love to hear people's examples of things that they've put together. And even people, the one guy commented that he has his own custom binder of all of his movies with all the inner artwork and all the discs, but he throws away the cases. I wouldn't do that, but that's fine. That's you do it your way, right? I just love physical media, and I'm actually interested in what are your unique scenarios, and what are your unique situations and things you've done with your movies. So let me know in the comments. All right. If anything else, have a wonderful, blessed day.